So, I just woke up at the Picos de Europe. It is really fucking cold here. The night was very cold, I had problems sleeping. But last night in a bar, I've met someone that I would like you to meet too. It's my first time interviewing actually someone, so...
Cool. We can go slow. I'm not very good at interviews anyways.
Yeah. So, welcome back to the Freemouse MC. And I actually here in the mountains close to the Picos de Europe met someone who's doing the same thing that I'm doing. So, if you would mind, introduce yourself.
Yeah, my name is Britton. I'm from the United States. I'm 27. I'm a software engineer and surfer. Just got into motorcycle riding, and I decided to do a big motorcycle trip down the coast of Europe with my surfboards. So, yeah, here I am.
That is so cool, because that is kind of the same thing that I am doing, and it's like I thought I would be the only one attempting this, and it's so nice meeting someone else that does the same thing. So you chose as your bike a Royal Enfield Himalayan. Mm-hmm. How's that going for you so far?
It's going great. Honestly, I shipped it from the United States, and it started up. I mean, there was a few battery issues, but it started up just fine. I took it around just like 300 miles back in the States. So yeah, brand new bike. Everything's running great. No complaints really for me.
That sounds really good. How did you mounted your surfboard to the bike? Because I went with a mount that's integrated into the frame.
Yeah. So all I did was so it comes with these frame. I don't know what you call them, just like frame attachments, and I bought a moped rack actually. Yeah, so got a SUP arm, which is just a bigger extension.
Okay.
So I can fit 2 surfboards and a surfboard bag, so it all fits in here pretty nicely. The only thing is it sits a little low, so whenever I'm turning left, I can't lean into it, so that's a little bit of a bummer. But otherwise, yeah, it's good. The weight is fine. I distribute it with a bag over here and a bag on the other side, so yeah, all my weight is balanced and works out.
That is actually so cool and so nice seeing another bike doing the same. And yeah, thank you for your story of doing the same trip, kind of. So
yeah, for sure.
Really happy to meet you.
Yeah, stoked.
All in all, it was just lovely meeting Britton with his Royal Enfield Himalayan 411, and I also have to say it's quite inspiring that he built his own mount, and I kind of want to do that as well in the future. So cool to see. Also great to see that this is also possible with this bike for anyone who wants to recreate this, because the Royal Enfield Himalayan 411 will definitely fall in price with the new Himalayan coming out.
So that was kind of my first interview on this channel. He's going for a hike now, and I have to continue down my road because I don't have that much time, sadly. But we will make our way today to Galicia, and I will show you the town in a minute, but first I have to take down my tent. And yeah, this motorcycle surf trip thing is just so cool. I just wish I had more time, or could do like a constant trip like this.
And I was waiting in the undertow, said a drip that fell away like bones, unaware where my heart would flow. I was waiting in the undertow.
So now finally the first few sunbeams have come out, and before getting going to Galicia, I still want to show you the city here, because that is quite beautiful. It's very beautiful here with all the cobblestone, but we have to get on our way because I still want to reach all the way to Galicia today, or at least as close as possible. And I need to get into the internet in the next hour to set up the settings for my video release on Sunday.
Sadly here my audio recording didn't work, but on my way through the ravine of the Picos de Europe, I was thinking about how amazing it was that Britain had more time and that he had 3 months on his whole trip. And I was kind of sad that I only had 4 weeks. But at the same time, I really felt like I was now quite solid in surfing and kind of got back into the hobby. And I felt that I now got finally used to my new surfboard and that I was doing fine with it. And also, of course, still super amazed by how incredible this landscape looked.
So we now made it properly out of the mountains, and I have terrible back and hip pain. I now set up the closest McDonald's as our goal because I'm super hungry, need the bathroom, and my back just feels like it's breaking. So I really need a moment to have my rucksack off my back. That's kind of what sucks. It's stressing me out that I'm on a time budget, you know. This is often also the reality of traveling on your motorcycle. It can at some point just be a bit much. And then if you're like have time constraints, then you kind of have to push yourself or make other compromises, and that can sometimes just suck. And I think I maybe shouldn't push myself and call it an early night. Of course that then makes the time constraint worse, but yeah.
Lately I've been staring at the dark. Turn my inner demons into art. Struggle with the pain inside my heart. Wish I didn't care about what they say. What you want to say, 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 what you want to know.
Tengo una reservación con el nombre.
It's a single room
Single room, yeah.
for one night.
Yeah. So it's now almost 2 in the morning. I worked on my YouTube stuff over here, and this is my room, by the way. I still have wet hair from being showered, and it's quite nice. I will now go to bed, and tomorrow in the morning we can check out on the map which surf spot we're going to in Galicia.
Oh no, we have in Galicia here Doninos. That's where we're going to head now, Doninos. So let's Google how the waves in Doninos are today.
Hello, do you speak English? My name is Miles. Yo tengo un Royal Enfield Interceptor. Yo tengo service. Hay un appointment. Perdón, yo no compro. Hay una persona que puede hablar inglés. Para mi español no es bueno. ¿A qué hora hay una persona que habla inglés? 1:40. Okay, sí. Okay. Adiós. So guys, I am now back on the road and we're making our way to Doninos. That's the beach that we're going to now. And it's not far, it's only 140 kilometers, but I will still take the direct way. I just talked to a Royal Enfield dealership in Porto in Portugal to see if I could get my motorcycle fixed there. Sadly, there were some communication issues. I tried in Spanish, but the guy didn't speak any Spanish and my Spanish sucks, so we only had like the closeness of Portuguese to Spanish kind of to communicate. I tried to make an appointment to get my motorcycle serviced. Yeah, but it didn't work. I will need to call again and maybe find someone who speaks Portuguese to call there for me. Yeah, that's just tough. And honestly, I will now make my way to Galicia, to the Doninas beach, and we'll try to go surfing there. But I so badly need a break. Like, I am tired. I often show strong signs of fatigue. It's already 12:30 because I didn't manage to get going earlier because I'm just tired all the time, and I just wish I could make a bit of a bigger break still on this trip, but I'm kind of so stressed because I feel like I'm running out of time. Also because I still need to get the bike serviced, and man, this just kind of sucks right now, you know, because this motorcycle surf concept is cool. It's a cool trip and I really enjoy myself, but with all the content production and so on, editing the videos, like I was so tired yesterday and I still had to edit till like 2 in the morning, and I'm just done. I feel like it, and I wish I could just take a break. Yeah, that just sucks so much. Oh, right now the dealer is calling me back from Portugal, so I will, maybe now it's a person that can speak English. I called the Royal Enfield dealer I think an hour ago and asked for someone who speaks English. Normal services, oil change and shit. I'm just doing it for the warranty, you know. Okay, yeah, bye bye, thank you, bye. So, a woman from Royal Enfield just called me back, and we had a talk about like what are the options now, and at the moment apparently they don't have that many appointments, so I maybe get in trouble with trying to find service for my motorcycle that I need for my warranty. But she will call me back with more news, so that is at least some progress. While I was with her on the phone, my charging cable fell down and melted into my exhaust, and I really badly burnt my finger now on my phone charging cable. Yeah, that's not nice, but at least we're making some progress, and if she calls me back later with the information I then receive, I can work and see how much break I can give myself on the way to Porto or in Galicia, kind of determined by the factors that are out of my control. I mean, somehow I must get my motorcycle serviced, so there's no really way around it. So I hope that Royal Enfield maybe gives me, for the time that I am then stuck there, a motorcycle. That would be so cool, because then I could make a review on that bike, and you guys seem to like the reviews, because I tried to grow this YouTube channel, and man, it has been tough with setting up the camera and everything, all those outside perspective shots, driving past the camera, picking it up again. I go in all motorcycle gear. It made me really, really tired, and that's kind of also why I need a break. I like doing the reviews because they are really fun, and also they always feel like they bring the channel forward, because you guys seem to really like them, and it often also brings in new people. So let's make our way to the surf beach in Galicia. So Royal Enfield just called me back, and they will service my motorcycle in a few days, so I now can kind of plan how I will have a little break. That's super nice. And they won't give me a motorcycle to review for a day. Kind of sad, but at least they service my motorcycle soon, which is super cool. So let's go to Galicia.
hotel room. It's 10 in the evening, and we'll go to bed now so I can recover a bit. My back still hurts, and that's the thing. Like, if you're on the road like this, like, even small things can sometimes become a lot of work. Like, I earlier took 2 hours to organize food. First, I wanted to go to the supermarket, and then there were 2 supermarkets in Google Maps, and then they turned out not to be real. Like, there was just no supermarket, and I had to go to the next town and get a pizza, and after all that was done, basically 2 hours were gone. So yeah, that's sometimes how it is. I hope it was alright that I was just really exhausted and over it, like, in this episode. I will get into the next episode with newfound energy. Yeah, and we'll call it an early night. See you soon. If you like what I do here on YouTube, there's a link to my Patreon and my other socials down in the description. See you soon.